Hello, it is Direct Mail Monday, October 2nd, 2023. Steve Sipress here. And real quick, I just thought this was kind of strange. Interested in what do you think? I received this postcard in the mail, I think today or Saturday or Friday, just got it. And I have never heard of the company, but they, sin number one in all of advertising is to put your name and or logo at the top. And I have a feeling they're doing both. That red thing is probably their logo. So red thing. I mean, nobody cares about your logo unless it's so well known that it says something. But kitty or kid, never heard of it. So useless, in fact, dangerous, in fact, negative to have that at the top. Not just neutral and useless, but you're taking away that valuable space at the top of the postcard, which is the most powerful, most impactful space where you could say something powerful and impactful. And then you go to the headline, which is confusing to me: protect your newest investment. Now, this is a new mover mailing. I can tell because it is sent to a resident. I mean, we've been here about 5 years. This is sent to a resident previous to us, so it's years and years ago. So another lesson there is it's cheaper to buy a crusty old list of names to mail to, but you see what happens. They do the or current resident thing on there. So, okay, it gets to me. But the message for a new mover doesn't make anywhere near as much sense. In fact, it pretty much in this case makes no sense since we've been here 5 years to a new mover. Oh, yeah, here's where I figured out, that it's to a new mover. It's the sub-headline. So the headline is, their name and logo, which is horribly ineffective. So let's just take away from that. That's the headline. And we'll say this is the headline: protect your newest investment. And then the subheadline: upgrade your smoke alarms with remote notifications through the Kitty or Kid app. That wasn't it. It was somewhere else that I saw in here. Oh, maybe it's this, that the people are moving in and it says newest investment. Maybe that's it. I just kind of figured out that it seems to be this would be mailed to a new mover, someone who just purchased the home, or maybe a new renter who just moved in renting the home, because you got the family, happy family, all smiles, walking in with boxes. It's just in jeans and T-shirts. I mean, come on now. If that doesn't portray moving in to a new home, I don't know what does. And then it says your newest investment, right? So newest investment here appears that they're suggesting the newest investment that I want to protect is my home. See, we're moving into the home. I mean, isn't that the thought? But right away, I see front and center in the photo is the young girl. And it makes me think, am I crazy? It makes me think newest investment to protect might be my newest kid. Not to mention, it's about smoke alarms. So what, again, I'm just confused. It just seems strange to me that they're saying that the smoke alarm is to protect the house. My newest investment. That's usually what people say to new movers who just bought a house. Hey, it's your biggest investment. It's your newest investment. Hey, it's an investment, even though, of course, anyone knows anything about money knows that a personal home that you're not renting out, it's not cash flowing positive. That's not an investment. That's an expense. If you're renting it out, maybe they Airbnb it during the season here, which here in the Phoenix, Scottsdale area, we're coming up to in a couple of months, December, January, February. You could rent your home out for 3 times or 4 times the normal rent and thereby pay your mortgage or your rent or whatever for the entire year. So a lot of people do that. But otherwise, if you're not making money on it, your home is an expense, of course, not an investment. But still, we understand that the common, not so savvy with money thinking, because of brainwashing by the banks and real estate agents and so forth, we don't have to get into all the details, but has people believing, oh, your personal home that you are not cash flowing positive on is an investment. So of course it's not, but that's what people think it is. So I've heard that all the time. The home is your biggest investment. In this case, if you're a new mover, your newest investment. So why would you want this to go to or current resident? You want to make real sure that the list you're buying is recent, and these are recent new movers, because the message is clearly to new movers. And so as I move in, it's kind of a decent message if you ask me. Like, I don't know how old these fire alarms are. I know we just recently changed the battery and said it lasts 10 years. So is it about to go in a year? I don't know how long the smoke detector lasts. I never thought about that. I just think the battery starts beeping in the middle of the night. What the heck? Get up on the ladder, new battery. By the way, hopefully I have plenty of extra 9-volt batteries around, because once I made the mistake of not having an extra around, and I'm like, beeping, beep. Of course, I just climbed up and just detached it, but then you have no smoke alarm for the evening, and the smoke alarm is to protect your most valuable asset, your most valuable thing in your life. I was going to say possession, but I don't call it a possession because I'm not talking about the home. I'm talking about your family, talking about your kids. I feel that smoke alarms are to protect my family, not to protect the home. Am I way off base here? Am I just crazy? I mean, obviously it's both. But if the smoke alarm goes off and there's smoke all over the place, I am getting my family the heck out of the home. And hopefully the fire department comes along if it is really a fire and they put it out, or the home burns down and there's insurance and whatever. But I'm getting my family out of the home. To me, that's what the smoke detector is. There is smoke. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Get your family, your pets, what you care about the most out of the home. Not like, oh, smoke alarm went off. Good, that can save the home. Like, again, hopefully it can. Hopefully it's both. But if one is more important, is there any question? So just seems strange to me that I have to ask around now, and I'm asking here. I think everyone I know would agree with me that the smoke alarm is to protect the people in the home from dying in a fire or being injured in a fire or having smoke inhalation or whatever. And then, oh yeah, also, of course, it's to protect the home. But here they seem to be saying that I should protect my newest investment, and this kid looks about 6 years old, doesn't look like a new, and besides, would you call that an investment, a kid? Anyway, so just confusing to me, and a confused mind. This is a time-tested saying in the world of advertising, marketing, and sales. A confused mind does nothing. A confused mind doesn't buy. So I'm confused here. Second of all, this offer is not only not irresistible, it is extremely resistible. So the O, the middle letter of the WOW strategy, go to the wowstrategy.com for a free video about all this. It'll help you double or triple a response from your advertising, marketing, and sales efforts. TheWowStrategy.com. That middle letter in the WOW strategy stands for the irresistible offer that you put forth. It makes it a no-brainer for your ideal target who, which is the first letter of the WOW strategy, to want to do business with you. Your ideal target market, your target who, gets the irresistible offer in a number of different ways. That's the last W, the WOW strategy. In this case, one of the ways is a postcard. Hopefully they're also doing it with TV commercials, radio commercials, websites, social media, emails, phone calls, direct mail. Well, this is direct mail, postcard, you name it. Multiple ways of getting an irresistible offer in front of your ideal target who. Get all three of those things humming along, working on all cylinders. You have success of your advertising, marketing, or sales campaign. You'll say, wow. Your accountant will say, wow. Your clients will say, wow. Your banker will say, wow, all this money is coming into the bank, into your account. What are you doing? And you'll just say, well, I found this bald guy with a stupid red Hawaiian shirt somewhere and watched the video, and like, lo and behold, my advertising's working like crazy right now. So here's the clearly highly resistible offer, if you ask me. The original price, you do a good job, list the original price, but here it's $69.90, $70. For a limited time, what limited time? They don't say. Limited time, $60. 70, 60, $10? Have they paid attention to the state of the economy here in the U.S. last couple of 2.5 years? Thanks to Bidenomics, gas alone is over $5 a gallon here. I don't know what it is with you there, but depending on how close the Home Depot is, if it's 15, 20, 25 miles away, it'll cost you $10 just to get there and back to the Home Depot. There goes your $10 savings. We have no savings here. So $10. I understand in retail, what are you going to do with a $60 item? I don't know. Maybe you do, it's a home, right? Home might need 3 or 4 fire alarms. Maybe you say, like they do with tires, you buy 3, you get 1 free. But anyway, weak offer, confusing message, name and logo at the top of the ad. As I always say, I hope this works, and I hope it makes a ton of money from them. I love business owners. This seems to be a bigger company, Kitty or Kid or whatever it's called. I root for this to work, and I hope it does, but certainly by using the WOW strategy, by taking my advice, if you specifically got my help, this one is super easy to multiply the results 5, 10, 20 times or more on the same postcard for the same amount of ink, same amount of postage, same number of people on the list that you got to purchase, same amount of money, and I can get the results 5, 10 times easy. And I just explained to you why. Go to thewowstrategy.com. There's a video there that will also explain why what I'm talking about works, how it works, and how you can make it work. And if you want my personal help, then send me a message, send me an email, a tweet, a comment, a Facebook post, wherever you're seeing this, get a hold of me or get a hold of me on that page. You can book right onto my calendar. You can go to mymilliondollarad.com, get on my calendar. It's another site where I teach you all about successful advertising and marketing for small business owners. I want to help you make money, and possibly once in a while, I do take on a new client and they get massive, massive, massive and ongoing results. But at least I'll give you a little bit of advice to either one of those websites and or a very short but powerful personal one-on-one call that I will do as well, because I love small business owners, and that means if you own a business, I love you. Thanks for being here today or watching on the replay, and I will catch you back here again tomorrow when I delve into some topical item, something in the news, something abuzz, something timely, something people are talking about, because it will be Topical Tuesday. Until then, over and out. Bye-bye.